Hello everybody. I'm gonna present my new script and some of the features that it has. The new features are zoom. I mean not zoom. It has window adjustment and focus level, not zoom. And it also uses ollama and opencv to detect UFOs. This script can be used for Bigfoot, for squirrels, helicopters, planes, or anything you want. But the trick is to either use ollama or opencv. So I'm going to start the script here, and the name of the script is tutorial AI. There is a bunch here. This is the good one. And as soon as it launches, let's see. As soon as it launches, you're going to see that the window pops up. The window that we see sometimes has branches, and in this case it's perfect. But if I wanted to adjust the zoom, I mean the window size, 8 would make it go up higher, 4 would make it go to the left, 6 would make it go to the right, and 2 would make it go down. And to shrink it, you use the key next to it. So instead of going up, 7 would make it go down. Instead of going left, 1 would make it go to the right. So let's see if it works. You gotta push it a few times, and if I press number 8 a few times, you see it says use space. So that means it's increasing the size of the window to go up. And if I push number 7, it can take a while. Let's see. There it goes. It goes back down. And the zoom and the focus is the plus and the minus sign. So if you want to adjust the windows, you use the number pad. If you want to adjust the focus level, you do the plus. It sets the focus to 5. Right now it's 0. I think it's infinity, so then do minus. And you see it doesn't go always down. It might not go below 0 or 5, but starts with 0. And then if you push it up, it goes to 10. It goes up 5, and it goes down. Should go down with the minus. There it is. It takes a while pushing the key. So what happens is I'm going to go over the code while this is working here, and show you a few things that are needed for this to work. CMD, and looking at tutorial AI. This is the code, and I want to go over the code so you guys can copy it or and understand it. So in this case, you see I'm using opencv, time and date, ollama, and OS is just to remove files. I took the code, the original code I used from this repository, but then I had to add a bunch of stuff to it. So I would like to explain you how it works. Here's the capture device. In my case, it's 0, but this is the only setting that you might need to change if you have similar settings to me. So max frames is the maximum numbers of frames recorded in a single video, and then reps, we'll look at it later here. So basically, here's where you set up the function to set up the resolution of the camera. If it's a 1080p, you're going to need to use this function here. But I have it set up for a 4K camera, and that's why I'm using 20x60p with this function. And if you go here, these are the starting parameters for the window size, left, right, and you might have to adjust some with the minus and the plus, I mean with the number pad, and enter your own if you need to adjust the script. Here, these are the cascade styles that I created for orbs, discs, and tic tacs. So after this is easy part here, it says that it's going to stop recording after 5 seconds after the detection if there's no more detections, and it's going to stop detecting for 3 seconds after it detects to make it faster. So a few improvements on this one. So then here's where we create the file to write, and this is the image that we use to, we're in the while loop reading the images, and then here we go under the crop section is this area that we see that only has sky. You don't want to have branches and make the detections even worse than they are. So then start the timer in the loop, converts the orbs to grayscale for easy detection to match the, you know, instead of the detected orbs get converted to grayscale to match the grayscale opencv datasets. And then if there is any of these, then there are objects. And if there are objects, it's going to start here. The first time it creates a file, an MP4 file, and a file name. And then here's when it stops. It writes a number of frames that it recorded in memory, and then it stops recording. And then that's when ollama looks at the images that were used created during the capture down here. These images are detection images that get stored in the disk when there is a detection. So what happens is the images get sent to ollama, and if ollama says that there are no orbs, metallic, or flying saucers, any of these responses would delete the file. And then it allows for aircraft and drone and helicopter visitors like this. Here's the response of ollama. It gets written to a file with the file name that gets created for the video. If ollama says that there is no UFOs in that file, it gets deleted. Yeah. And here's where the detections happens. While there is detections, it just does the detection for orbs, for disks, for tic tacs. If it finds something, it writes a file. This is where you enter the keys. So any of these keys perform the changes in the code for the focus, for, and you know, yeah, this case, yeah, this has to be -5 or something like that. But um, seems to work so far because I start with zoom 0, and that's it. You can start it manually pressing the letter S, I think. Where is the S would start recording manually for at least 5 seconds. And that's pretty much it, guys. And let's see if we got anything here. So far, we haven't caught anything. But when something happens, it gets put into the response file, like here. So this is all the responses from the images for along. Make it one more time. If I can do this full screen so you guys can look at the code better in case you want to copy. And let's make it full screen. See, and there is a little pause here. started as a little script, but it got a lot bigger. And I'm sure it could be improved, but so far it's just me doing this. If anybody else uh, wants to contribute or wants to do changes, hey, that'll be great. All right, guys. See you on the other side.